For some reason, my phone does, like, what? Why is it doing that? Anyway, hello, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Olivia. It's been a hot minute. Today I want to talk about something that's been asked a decent amount of me. I was actually asked in a video previously. I'll put the comment here. Someone asked me how I started my art shop. So I wanted to devote a longer video to explain to this. This is actually going to be the second time I recorded this. The first time was just way too long. I tired out trying to edit it, so this is going to be much shorter, much more concise as to how I started my art shop. And the disclaimer here is this is how I did it. This might not work for you. And also, it was a different time. I started my shop in 2020. The climate is a little bit different now, but I will tell you what I recommend, what I did, how I got started, so that you can start your own art shop if that's something that you're interested in. And I do think every artist should start a shop of sorts. It doesn't have to necessarily be exactly like this, but I think it is a great income stream for any artist that wants to grow and create a business around their art. Step one of starting an art shop is picking a platform. There are a variety of different platforms out there. There is Etsy, Shopify, Big Cartel, Squarespace, Wix. There's so many things to choose from if you want to start an online shop. I recommend for artists starting out, and it's what I did first, is Etsy. It was really the first thing that came to my mind when I started my art shop. I didn't even think twice about it. It just was the first thing. I didn't even research anything else. I recommend that. It is the most beginner friendly. I didn't know many things getting started. I literally had no idea what I was doing. And they make it just very easy for you. You put the product, you name it, they'll calculate shipping for you, and it's not complicated at all. And the biggest pro to Etsy is that it is a marketplace. You don't have to consistently market your product in order to get sales. If you're putting your stuff on Etsy and you're using keywords and making it searchable on the platform, because it is a marketplace on its own, people are going to find your product and purchase it without you having to constantly market it. And as artists, I know we hate marketing. I hate marketing. Maybe there are some artists that like marketing. I am not one of those people. So I will always have an Etsy for that reason, because it's just a marketplace of free customers, essentially, that I don't have to work for. And the fees are what you pay for to get that marketplace, to get those customers, and I think it's worth it, ultimately. The next is starting out what you're going to make. What are the products that you're going to sell? And something I want to stress for every artist is that your art doesn't necessarily work on every type of product, and that's okay. So we just have to think about what you want to sell and what you think your art works best with. Prints are a great way to start because they don't require a huge investment. You can print them at home, or you can use a print company. I've used Moo and Glissé Today. They're not a huge investment. I would recommend starting out with 25 prints at the most if you're going to purchase them outside, if you're going to outsource them, and just seeing how they do in the market. Really all you need when you're going to start selling prints, you're going to need some baggie to put them in and some cardboard to pack them up. So this is actually an example print of mine that I have. This is actually a Moo print. This is on a nice cardstock. It even has a back. I have a cardboard backing paper on the back. I put it in this cello bag, and this is how I ship it out. You peel this off and it sticks, and then I put it in a rigid mailer like this, so that this also is tough to bend, so that the prints can get to my customer safely. And like I said, this is kind of all you need to start shipping out your prints. You package this up and you're good to go. And again, start small, test the market and see what's doing well and the kind of prints that people are interested in. And that is a great first step into your art shop. The next thing I recommend is stickers, and that's what I graduated to after my prints. And stickers are great because they're relatively cheap as well, and a really affordable way for people to like your artwork. So it's something I also recommend artists to look into. I love stickers. I have stickers everywhere. You can't really see them, but I have stickers literally everywhere. So I always recommend outsourcing stickers. I just don't think at-home stickers are nearly that good of quality. I immediately recommend outsourcing those right away. And the companies that I use are Sticker App, Sticker Mule, Sticker Blitz, and Sticker Bros. Lots of stickers. All of these companies have their pros and cons, but I really do recommend all of them for different reasons. Sticker App is great for our special effects stickers. Sticker Mule is a good basic sticker, and they also have good holographic and glitter stickers. And then Sticker App, like I said, has good special effects stickers as well. I really love their matte and mirror combination. It looks like this. I'll put the links to these companies down below, and if you want to start testing these out, I actually didn't know this existed, but you can get like little sample packs from these companies. So I have both Sticker App and Sticker Bros. The Sticker Bros is a Sticker App samples. So you can actually feel the stickers yourself and you can make those decisions. And they cost, some of them are free, some of them cost like $2. So if you want to just like get started and don't know what your options are and want to test that out, affordable way to get a bunch of these stickers, see what they look like, and get started that way. Stickers are a little bit of a bigger investment. So I always order a lower quantity if I'm testing something out, just testing the market. And you can decide like what's working, what's not that way when you're just ordering smaller quantities and seeing what's sticking. Mailing your stickers is pretty easy. You oftentimes just need a stamp to mail them, and Etsy lets you purchase like a 60-cent stamp straight from their website, and I've been using that for Etsy and it's been really straightforward, not too expensive. And what I use to ship out my stickers are a craft letter, just a 4x6 letter, and I put the sticker in a cello bag like this and we're really good to go. And that's really all you need to ship out stickers, and it's been working out pretty well. Next is pricing. How do you price your products? There's a few ways to go about this. Well, first and foremost, you need to know you need to make money. Sometimes it's like really hard for artists to be willing to make money, or just like our art's not worth it, but it is worth it. You created it. It's time and energy. You need to make money off of the products that you're selling. So the steps that I went about doing this and what I recommend is identify similar priced items in the market. What is this typically ranging for? So go on Etsy and see what people are selling stickers for, what they're selling their prints for. And I would recommend looking at artists similar to you, not just what's on the market in general, because some people are just on Etsy for the quick buck and want to sell their product for like 5 cents or whatever. Not to bash on those or anything, but they might be selling their products cheap because they have thousands. So I would recommend looking at other artists and seeing what they're pricing their products as more of a gauge of the market versus looking at just like the general vibe of Etsy, if that makes sense. Using that number and then also understanding what things cost you. So if you're selling a print, what does the print cost? If you're doing it from home, how many sheets you get in a bulk product? Dividing that, getting how much each one is, cost of the rigid mailer, the cello bag, all the cost of packaging, and adding all of that up to figure out how much this will cost you at the end of the day, how much it's going to charge you, and then rounding up to a profit that makes sense. I tend to aim for like a 60% profit margin, but that varies per product and varies on a variety of things, but I like to aim around 60%. I have my calculator that I use down below. This is my Google sheet that I literally use every day to calculate my products that you can have access to as well. It's down below. And I always recommend rounding up with expenses. So if you don't know exactly how much something might cost, or let's say it costs like 13 cents, round up to 15 cents. You're better off adding the cent here and there because inevitably things are going to come up. Something that might get lost in the mail, something you might mess up like a packaging. That's happened to me a few times where I messed up packaging, I put the wrong label on something and I had to lose an envelope. And in the process, having those extra cents here and there can kind of help you out. And it doesn't make a huge difference to your customer at the end of the day if you're covering your bases with a few extra cents. Go to a whole separate video on just marketing, and I'm not going to do that here, but I will say the biggest thing you need to know about marketing, even with part 1 of your art journey or art shop journey, is people will not know your art exists and your products exist if you don't tell them about it. I know, I hate it, it's disgusting. People need to know what I'm making. They should just telepathically understand that I've made these products. Marketing sucks. I'll get into more detail maybe in another video of the things that I've learned and how I started marketing, but really you just have to tell people that your stuff exists. And when you're first starting out, let people know that you've started out your shop and this is what you're selling. You have to just tell people, and that's all I'll say in this video. There you have it. That is how you start an art shop. You got your platform, you got your prints, you got your stickers, you got shipping and pricing, and you're ready to go. That's the basics of starting an art shop 101. There's obviously much more to go from there in terms of marketing and expanding to other products. I also sell t-shirts and enamel pins now, which were like level 3 and 4, I think, of like an artist shop journey. So I will do a separate video as to how I started selling shirts. But there you have it. That's really all you need to start your art shop. I linked all my resources down below, everything that I use and still actively use to this day to ship package, mail, produce my products, and all the companies that I use and recommend. All of that is down below. I have a list of videos coming out. Decided to start recording a little bit more rapidly. I'm hoping to get out a few more videos by the end of the year, so we will see. But I will be back with a part 2 on this series of how to start an art shop. Let me know what other types of videos you'd like to see from me, but I'll be back in your feed soon. Okay, bye!